The advice and opinions expressed by Dr. Grandpichet and her guests are meant solely as suggestion and should not be in any way construed as child-specific advice.
Dr. Doreen Grandpichet is the
Dr. Doreen is an expert in autism.
Doreen Grandpichet.
Dr. Grandpichet.
Dr. Doreen Grandpichet.
Dr. Doreen Grandpichet is a visionary in the field of autism. Now you can ask her questions on Ask Dr. Doreen.
Okay, the first question. I've heard you talking about making it fair. I love this concept, but I'm not sure how to implement it. My son is diagnosed with autism, and while he is very smart, he hates, all in capitals, going to school. He will be in the second grade when school starts in 1.5 weeks. I'm dreading it. He does whatever he can in the morning to delay or cancel us going to school. He can't find his shoes. He spills his breakfast on his shirt and has to change. He has a sick tummy. The list goes on and on. It wears me out every morning. I want him to love school, and he doesn't. It doesn't feel fair to make him go, but what do I do?
Perfect. So I hope this parent hears this response.
Yeah.
What would you do if your child did not have a diagnosis of autism and had exactly all of that?
It's interesting.
What would you do? Not every child wakes up wanting to go to school. The majority of children, your typical children, do not want to go to school in the first few, in the beginning, right? Until they find friends and so on. So here are things I would do as a parent of 3 kids, right? So, and I've done a lot of these things. So obvious, we all know the child, for some reason, doesn't want to go to school.
Yeah.
So what do? I want to, first of all, make sure what's happening in school, right? What is happening that might be frightening my child or causing my child to be unhappy here? So I'm going to do observations. I'm going to go talk to the teachers. I'm going to figure out ways to find out his entire schedule. And it could be a variety of things. Like, let's face it could be a mean child, which I'm going to find that out and get to the bottom of that. Yeah. It could be the material is too difficult. It could be he just doesn't have enough support there. It could be he doesn't have friends, so he feels isolated. It could be he can't communicate, he's falling behind, whatever it is. Like, I will spend days observing so that I can figure out what time frame is causing the stress.
Yeah.
In most cases, you can find that out.
Yeah.
Sometimes you can't, and that happens with all kids, where they will have, let's say, just separation anxiety going to school, right? So it's possible for any child to go through this. What do? You don't give in and say, okay, he's having a hard time today, I'm just going to let him stay home.
Some people do, but it's bad. Yeah.
Okay, but some people do because they use the diagnosis of autism.
Yeah.
And I'm talking about the neurotypical child right now.
Yeah.
When you have a neurotypical child who doesn't want to go to school, you still force them to go to school, but you help them. You prompt it, you make it easier in lots of different ways. You figure out what's going on there. You maybe go and stay there a few hours yourself and then fade back. I did that with one of my kids where I had to stand there for 2 hours and then sneak out.
How funny.
You maybe find someone else who they can be friends with. You maybe take them for a shorter period. You maybe give them big rewards in the morning when they're getting ready for school. You make it fun. You do all kinds of stuff, but you get your child to school. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's nothing different here. The child who has autism there's 2 things that are different. One is they perhaps cannot communicate with you well enough what is causing them to not want to go.
Yeah.
But then most 4-year-olds, 5-year-olds also can't really communicate that, right? Yeah. But perhaps the child with autism has a harder time saying, I'm being bullied, or I just am scared, I don't have friends, or I don't know how to keep up, or they can't tell you the cause, right? So you have to figure that out. And the second part of it is that we just give in because we're worried. We're like, oh, maybe I shouldn't do it. This is his autism.
Yeah.
And it's not. He's just communicating with you by not finding his shoes. He's saying, I don't really want to go. I'm a little scared. Yeah. And Everyone is scared of everything new. My 24-year-old just went back home and she has to start studying again because she didn't like her exam results. And I'm like, and she's anxious. Last night she's calling me and she's like, I can't believe I have to start this journey again. I'm anxious. What do? I don't say, oh, don't worry about it. Just don't do it. Right? I give her all the motivation I can. It's okay. It'll be fine. You can do this, blah, blah, blah. We do that. That's what you do. It's the same exact thing. It doesn't matter that the child has a diagnosis. If there are certain things they have to adhere to, make it easy as possible, make it as positive as possible. You do that. And then prompt them, help them, shape it so that they do succeed.
Don't forget, you can watch Ask Dr. Doreen live every Tuesday morning at 10 a.m. Pacific time. We hope to see you there.